that would lead to the next campaign, Forge of Fury. You can cut all that, right?
I could.
Darn it. Forge of Fury, which is the next campaign, and that'll be based off of this wanted poster, basically. So you have a map of the Stone Tooth, and you have a wanted poster of an idea of what you're supposed to be looking for, which is that there's some kind of deadly creature in this Stone Tooth.
Okay, and transition. Hey, there's everybody.
Okay. Did you switch to the cool black and glitter?
Yeah.
Yes.
So we're good.
Nice. So, with a new party, a new group, Fax recruited some more people. While Fax was away and working with Miri, he decided that it's probably best to dig up some information on this weird wanted poster. Go ahead and make a investigation roll or a history roll on what information you know about this wanted poster and this map that you have.
Probably helps if you have your dice out when you're playing.
No.
Please roll low so I can give you nothing.
Okay. You said investigation?
Or history. Both intelligence rolls.
Both
So you're
not
right.
great for me. 11.
11.
Ooh,
I
you're
can
right.
combine base roll. I can combine base roll with that. So that's out of 40, it's 34. Sure, that's decent enough. Okay, so after some background history, you know a couple things about the Stone Tooth. There's a famed forge by a clan of dwarves that was forced out of their home, out of the Underdark, and so they found new safe passage down to this forge. Basically, you heard a rumor that not only did they move here, they were taken over by an orc tribe. They were killed. So you have some sightings of a couple orc parties in the nearby area of the Stone Tooth, and I can move you there as such now. I also should move myself there. So here is a map of the Stone Tooth, and then it's given some elevations, and all of this is in feet. Or yards. Thanks. Map. Cool. Good to know.
So we're supposed to see something?
It's a good question. Do I have it illuminated? It might actually be just dark, that's why.
Yeah, all I see is a black screen.
Yeah, I see black.
We have no sight.
I got this. I have global illumination. Oh, I see. Did that fix it?
There it is.
Here's
Yeah.
the map.
I swear I've done this before. So, this is a map of the Stone Tooth. This is the map that you got in paper, and so it does have a, I don't know, can you guys see any letters on them?
I mean, I see elevation numbers.
Yeah, elevation.
Okay,
Okay,
cool.
cool. There's a scale at the bottom. It's kind of obscured.
It's a very nice map. I can tell you
Oh, there we go.
that. Nicer than most maps you're going to get in a D&D setting, that's for sure. So this describes a few different areas around the Stone Tooth. So after investigating a little bit around, you know that D is a straight start into the hold. Basically, there's an opening, and you've seen sightings of what looks to be orcish-like creatures defending it.
Okay, we don't have letters.
I don't.
D.
Oh, you
Yeah, I
don't
don't
have
see
letters. Sweet.
Uh-uh.
You know nothing. That's good. Now I wasn't 100% sure if you had letters or not. I heard
Just elevation.
Yeah, cool. All right. So you'll have to do some investigation of your own to figure out anything about the map itself. But basically, your information is that you have some kind of creature that's somewhere involved with this Stone Tooth. And then you have some just kind of dotted around points of interest that you might have to find. So you can put your characters on screen in the very left bottom corner.
How do we do that?
So you'll go to your character in your journal, and then you'll drag it out.
Ah.
Just click and drag on the name, not on the 3 little lines. That'll do something else. There we go.
Yeah, I'm trying to do that, and it's not actually dropping it.
Got it.
Oh, there it went. Or I guess you did that.
Yeah.
Oh, also, if you see this little circle here, that's when you ping the map. You do a long click, and it pings wherever you're clicking.
So I'll go over what information you do know versus what anything else that you wouldn't know. So right now you're aware that there's might be an orc tribe taking care in place of where this. Oh, even the range works. That's cool. I like that they did that. That's good job on Roll20 for figuring that out. So you know that there might be an orc tribe taking hold, or at least holding the forge right now, and you also know that there might be some kind of creature, deadly creature that's worth 10,000 gold for killing. And you have a map before you, and so you're near the area. There isn't any nearby cities or villages, so you're kind of on your own on that one. Go ahead.
Do we know anything about the orc tribe?
Not exactly. You don't have much information without investigating them closer. You also have some new party members. So now might be a good time to introduce yourself, as you are now a combined party, and you have a goal and an objective, which is to investigate what's going on with the Stone Tooth and why there's this really deadly creature worth so much money.
Okay, so I know I'm not exactly new, but just for the sake of a new introduction, my name is Thax Thunukanathi, and I am a Goliath that's about 7.5 feet tall. The youngest of 3 brothers, out to make a name for myself while doing things in a lawfully but compassionate manner. So let's just go to Zerthos.
Hi, I'm Zerthos. I am a tiefling warlock. I just got out of prison. I'm hell-bent on revenge, and this is just a quest for vengeance. You know, unfortunately there's not much more to it than that.
You like to kill things. That's nice.
And Galden.
Galden, I'm a wood elf rogue. I'm sort of here for the hell of it. Like to see what's out there, a little fun, mess with some people, see what I can get away with.
It's like Clarissa Nevermind.
Maybe aligned a little bit better? I don't know. We'll see. Miri.
Miri Sidra. I'm a human bard. I used to be a sailor, and I am kind of out making money so I can buy another boat and return to the seas.
Okay, and Adianu.
I am a wood elf druid. I am an outlander from the swamps who was displaced when people came in to steal our natural resources, and I was separated from my clan at that time and have been wandering around since.
Okay, and is it Linus or Linus?
Linus.
Linus.
Linus, I am a Vidalcan artificer. I have just learned to harness my magic, and I am basically trying to get out into the world and make my own way using my magic and my knowledge of smithing.
And you have a cute little mechanical dog.
Yes.
Fingers.
This is Fingers, my steel defender.
Fingers is a good boy.
It is not a thing Chris wants to kill over and over.
That's the first initial name is the thing I want to kill over and over again. So basically you have an area in front of you and you have the option to investigate, or you could just kind of bulldoze your way through to the entrance, which you can kind of clearly see is here.
So is there any reason that anybody else would need to roll history on this stuff, or do we know everything we're going to know from that?
You could roll more history about the area, so you're new, so if you wanted to roll history or wisdom about the area, then you're more than welcome to. I would say Mary and Thax aren't allowed to since they already rolled, but other people can take a shot at what they know about the area, or what they might have remembered or something like that. Zerthos knows nothing.
Zerthos has never heard of the place.
Pretty forest. Let's go kill stuff.
Okay.
Oh, that's interesting. It's a black dye.
Yeah. I don't know if that was a glitch or that was just kind of normal.
No, I was changing the colors, and I was like, I wonder what black will do if it would put the numbers on them as a different color. Apparently, no.
It does
is
not.
Black and black. Which
It's a way to hide your die until it's on the screen.
which kind of makes me wonder what the transparent one looks like.
All right.
So,
with-
okay, what are we supposed to do?
You
I
could roll a history check. So on your character sheet,
which
It'll be under skills, and just click on the word history.
and then it'll roll for you.
I gotta get this out a separate window. It's slowly loading, I guess. Okay. I'm sorry, where am I looking?
Under
So-
skills,
It'll be history.
click on history.
It's weird. The titles are at the bottom.
Oh, I see it. Okay.
Little boxes.
Yeah, left side.
I think I did it.
Ooh.
Oh,
You
Wow.
rolled a one. So you
Yeah,
also
so-
are less aware of your surroundings.
You forgot
forgot.
things.
She's been given misinformation.
you just forgot where you were.
Since it was a history check, you just don't remember anything about this. Like, this is a new area for you. You've never explored. So, Galadin, you also know that you've heard of rumors of orc tribes being here, and then some kind of aquatic creature ravaging the land. Linus, you are also aware of these orc tribes, except you're a little bit more aware. You know that it's one orc tribe that is centered around the Stone Tooth. They're holding location of it, and then you also know some kind of aquatic creature that might have something to do with the poster with the information you've been given. It seems like there's a correlation, but realistically, the only way would be to investigate.
All right, so I guess our ultimate goal is that peak there, but there's stuff going on at the forge, and while I was talking of aquatic creatures, the water is past all that. Unless there's like smaller bodies of water, would all bodies of water show up on this map?
Yeah, all of them would show up on the map. So it's what you can see in front of you is there's a trail to a certain area, and then there's you can see a smoke coming from a certain direction, and then the lake.
Is that the smoke there?
Yep.
Maybe a forge. Or something else.
Or that could be the orc camp, but I think it's definitely worth investigating.
So how are y'all pinging again?
A long click.
There we go.
And what does that do?
It just shows you what we're trying to
Just
like.
like
yeah,
what you're
like-
talking about. Okay.
Yeah, like, oh, hey, I'm talking about this.
Is there a way for me to erase the lines I accidentally drew when I was trying to drag the map around?
Yeah, I can delete those.
So, my inclination is to just go towards that smoke to see. I mean, if that's from where we are and the information we have, one, it's the closest thing of interest, and also kind of the most noticeable thing other than the peak.
Yeah, no, I agree. It's not out of the way
Mhm.
going there anyway.
So,
Yep. smoke means guaranteed life of some sort.
Yeah.
Or previous.
It has been there. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so
So on this map, it's a trail
Yeah.
through the forest. Okay.
yeah, I was thinking let's just kind of follow the trail until we get to
Yeah.
that area. And and by the way, for the new people, as you move, just move in little bits. That way, if like we hit a trap or something, we're not just blowing through it. So Chris can call it out.
So we're just dragging the token, or is there something to click
Yeah.
to make?
Yeah, just drag the token.
Now I
So,
see why you were annoyed at having to move Erky Timbers, having to move 2 tokens every time.
It's a challenge. So I also would like to ask, what's your stealth fear here? So with knowledge of orcs, how are you feeling about like how you're walking through the woods? Are you just kind of blazing a trail with a machete, just kind of going at it, or
It's not quite so in the rough as that. It's more just working around, but not being particularly mindful of being stealthy. It's just like we're being quiet, but not raising a ruckus.
cool?
I feel
So
like
right,
I should probably be almost kind of lightly scouting ahead.
okay,
I've got a
so
little stuff.
I'll stop you guys here real quickly. So as you're approaching this area, you notice. Oh, oopsies! No, don't click on that token. So as you're approaching this area over here, you notice that there's a door, or at least an area of which you can walk in, which isn't too far away from what looks to be a campfire, or like not the campfire, the smoke in the distance.
Is it?
Can you say it again?
So it's kind of like, so it leads up on a hillside, and then there's like what looks to be like an entrance to a some kind of area.
Into just like the rock face, or
Yeah, let me move here. It should be. Let me move you to. There we go. So there's an A and a B. And so A is what looks to be a door of some kind, or at least some kind of entrance into the mountain itself, and B looks to be some kind of chimney. Looks like there's just smoke coming out of it, stuff like that.
and,
When you go ahead.
and we think that the two are connected.
You think they might have something to do with each other, but you'd have to investigate each separately. You do see some movement every so often shuffle from the mountain door, but you're too far away at the moment to really get an eye on what's happening.
Okay, Galden, do you want to try to stealth and look over towards the door, see what you can find out about that door?
I feel like that'd probably be a good idea.
So go ahead and make a stealth check for me. Alright, that's an appropriate stealth check. So you kind of walk up. Hold on, let me get it up a little bit. Here's what I can do. We're gonna move people, so it's gonna be a dark section real quick. Let me.
When we transition like this, I tend to zoom out just so I can see where my sight first comes in.
The best part is you're not gonna see anything because it's just one person looking at everything.
Oh, okay, well, then there's that.
And you have dark vision, right?
I do.
Galden? Okay, cool.
Yeah, up to 60 feet.
Linus, do you have dark vision?
I do not.
Okay, so like half the party does.
So can you see on the screen now? I put your character down and I gave you sight.
Yes.
Cool. All right, so you're stealth, and now you can kind of investigate up to the door. So you're getting close to where the door is. You've gone up a little bit of the mountain, and now you're close enough that you either sense a presence or you will be able to, because you're sneaking, you'll see things before they see you. And so you can move your character forward appropriately as far as you dare, I guess.
So I guess if I just... Okay, I see how this works now.
Yeah. So as you drag your character, you'll get more sight.
Yeah, dynamic lighting is awesome.
This little fog of war effect here.
Yep.
Oh, there's something up there.
Yeah. So you'll see 2 orcs up ahead. And since you're stealthing, they don't see you yet, but if you get too close, you might give away your cover of stealth.
Okay.
But really, this just looks like a normal path. So this looks like the main entrance to you.
I'd agree with that. So how close can stealth get? Like how close?
It depends on your roll and how much you dare. So like you rolled a 16, so that's usually going to pass by their passive perception. So they're not going to see you unless they're looking for you. However, if you make a mistake or you do something in RP that doesn't make a whole lot of sense to your stealth, it's going to be a little bit rougher. If you'd rolled like a perfect stealth, you might be able to sneak your way all the way in. Kind of depends. And again, this is up to your fruition. If you want to go farther, you could think of a scenario of how to distract them or something like that, which could lead to you getting caught too. So,
yeah, because I feel like with the layout, it shouldn't be terribly hard to at least get up to the corner so I can look around a little more because they're back in this little niche-looking thing.
Yeah, I would say that's fair.
Right up here.
Don't go getting yourself killed.
Yeah, I'm still not super close to him. What's the scale on this?
This is 5 feet. So everything, 1 square is 5 feet, and then you can see up to 60 feet.
Okay, so they're still a good little ways away then.
They're 30 feet away from you.
I don't know that I should. Well, I'll see what the group says. I feel like I could sneak around this corner and poke down those stairs over there.
The group would love to talk to you about that if you were near them. And they scouted ahead without them.
No, that's fair. That's fair.
Hey, Mackie, I'm going to test something real quick just to see how it works.
Go for it.
So I feel like my character is a little bit of a personification of the more reckless parts of myself.
Yeah, that works, by the way.
And I would totally go peek down the stairs with the chance that I'm going to get surrounded.
It's a risk. I would say if you were to try to sneak around the corner, I would have you roll another stealth roll, and that would then determine if you were able to get around or not.
Okay, so at this point, I'm kind of like, man, Galden's been gone a bit. I want to roll a stealth check and see if I feel like I could comfortably get close enough to. I mean, I have disadvantage on stealth.
Go ahead. I will put you on the map.
No. I'm not saying. Okay. I'm not saying I want to go up there with a 9. I just wanted to see if I was feeling good enough to make the check.
No. You making the check is saying I'm gonna do it, and then whatever I get, I deal with.
Sigh.
So who does not have dark vision?
I don't.
It's daytime, so
I don't.
Yeah, you non-dark people can keep your asses outside of the cave.
And I don't have good stealth, so.
Like, I'm gonna be super stealthy with my lamp so I know what's going on.
Oh, by the way, I have a magic candle that gives a little bit of light and does not burn me.
That's right. You do have a magic candle.
So without having to have that, like a big blaring torch, I'd have a little bit of a stealthy candle.
All right, so I feel like they're gonna do something stupid, so maybe I should go back.
Okay, that's fair.
And yeah, I'm not really like investigating hard. I just wanted to peek in and hear if I hear like
a
battle going on,
or someone saying, "Help me! I've been captured."
Yeah.
All right. So if you make your way back, I can move your character back here real quick, and then I'll move everyone back to the other screen so everyone can see again. And you're a party once again.
All right, so now I will more fairly talk about what was in there. So, going a little ways, opens up to a bit of a room. There's a couple orcs in there hanging out. Not directly in the pathway, but then the room kind of bends, and then there's some stairs that goes down somewhere if you go around the corner. I wanted to keep going, but I also didn't want to get stuck with those orcs behind me because I don't know how tough they are.
And who knows how...
I think while.
Were the orcs stationed as like sentries, or were they just sort of hanging out in the area?
It looked more like they were just hanging out in the back corner. Like there was sort of like a little nook in the back of the room, and they were just back there. Now, I guess I should have specifically asked to look at that more closely, but based on where they were located, that is not where you would put a sentry.
Okay. So
Unless they're guarding something that I also didn't think to look for.
okay, I'm inclined to think that might lead deeper into the, what was it called? Something tooth? The stone tooth?
Yeah.
So why don't we try to get a little bit closer to this smoke and see what's causing the smoke. You said there's a chimney, but see if there's anything around the chimney, if it's just like a hole in the ground, or if it's like a building or an outside fire.
Also, yes, there are, what you're looking for is there, by the way. If you're looking for some of those exist. You're on a trail.
I know this is dumb, but I almost want to like split the party and see the people who can't function in the dark go check out the smoke. And the rest of us
I can recommend from previous groups that splitting the party is the worst decision one person could make, as right off the bat. After you've had some team group like learning and you understand a little bit more about your dynamic, then splitting the party isn't necessarily the worst thing. So let me go to. So you go over to. Is everyone going to go over to the smoke?
I'm
I
good
think
with
that's
not
good.
splitting the party. Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's a smart idea.
Okay, cool.
Fine.
So basically what you find is that it's a natural rock chimney. So you see smoke coming out of it, and it brings smell of food, basically.
Are there?
Can we hear anything?
Not exactly. It looks like it's kind of deep, so not a lot of sound is being carried through it, besides just like general heat sound, I guess, if you were to really kind of...
Is there anything else around the area? Any structures or anything on the ground around the chimney?
No, it's pretty small. You figure that maybe a person could fit through it.
But there's actively smoke coming out, right? So
Yeah.
I don't know how hard it would be to send somebody down the chimney when there's something actually burning.
How far is this from that entrance that we just checked out?
A couple hundred feet. There's a range, so it looks about 100 yards, so 300 feet. And it's kind of hard to pinpoint where the smoke's coming from, but you're eventually able to figure out like a small fissure, small hole that goes down.
Found their kitchen, huh?
All right, so we've got a rogue, a druid, a bard, a paladin. What else do we have?
Artificer and warlock.
The non-essentials.
So, okay, you said there was 2 orcs in there?
Well, that I saw. I didn't go around the corner. There's 2 in that first main room.
Okay.
So I almost kind of want to go back in and see if I can get around that corner. And if I can't get around that corner, just see if I can get those orcs to chase me out, and you guys can like be by the door, and we'll just ambush them there.
As a paladin, I kind of want to just go in and see if they can be talked to and reasoned with.
I can put them to sleep.
I vote you're wrong.
They're orcs.
Orcs are bad.
Yeah.
Orcs are always bad.
Are they?
Yes.
Yeah.
Go ahead and
Pretty
make a history or insight check on that.
Well, that
Well, 1d20 to see if orcs are bad.
Mary, with your history check, you know that general conception orcs are bad, but can be reasoned with.
See, that was a much better roll than my 2.
So generally
Well, and-
bad, but can be reasoned with. They are of intelligence.
I didn't say I was going to go in there and shoot them with a bow. I just said if they got pissed, they can chase me out of the cave.
They might warn their compatriots, though. I can try
There's
to.
like a whole barracks on the end of the stairs.
Well, that's why I'm trying to see what's around the stairs.
Yeah, so
Because even if you go up and try to reason with them, if that fails, then they're certainly going to call whoever's in the area. There's just a chance to see what else is there.
We might get more information.
The whole thing.
okay, so then let's all pile into the entrance of the cave while he scouts ahead.
Sure. Da-da-da-da.
All right, and which of our classes have night vision?
You, Adianu,
Vision.
and Zerthos would have dark vision.
And Zerthos is which class again?
Warlock.
Put every other person on here and give them sight. That is what is next to Hannah. We're gonna assume it's daytime, so for right now. So until you're in the cave, I'll let you have sight outside.
Okay.
Save sight.
I'm gonna cast guidance on Zerthos.
Try.
And what does guidance do? Sorry, it's been a long time.
Throw it up in the chat. There you go.
He gets
I mean,
a D4 to play with.
I have guidance also, by the way. So
So it's almost like an inspiration die, just limited to a D4.
Yes, but it's a cantrip that I can use once a minute.
So am I doing a brand new stealth roll, or are we going off the previous roll?
Brand new stealth roll. I'm also going to move everyone next to each other. And hold on, before we go going, how far can Bangers see?
How far away?
Yeah. What's his sight, and does he have dark vision?
He does have dark vision.
Handy.
Yes, bark
I do
vision?
not.
Does he have bark vision? All right. I not only did I was the only one that caught it, but it was also just a terrible joke.
Yeah, I was wondering if anybody else had heard that.
I'm gonna cast guidance on Galdan.
Can everyone see something on the map now?
I don't
Yes.
see any
Yes.
tokens, but I can see a bit of the cave.
Everyone
I can
should be
see.
right next to you. Oh, hold on. Let me see. No, you should be able. Everyone should be able to see. You're good.
Yeah, I don't see tokens. I just see a kind of fog of war-ish thing.
Your eyesight is so bad that you can't see right next to you.
Did I? Oh, you don't have sight.
Hey, there's everybody.
I let you see.
God has granted me vision.
Okay, cool. That's what I figured. So that's what I just put it to 50 first. All right. So yeah. So Galden, you can roll a new stealth check and then go up to as close as you feel like you would.
Okay.
So again, just as a reference point too. So when I say stealth check, it's not like I got a 1. All right, I'm not gonna go. It's I'm gonna do this, and then I'm gonna roll stealth, and whatever I get is what I get.
Fair enough.
So I'm going in with 100% confidence, and then if I roll a 1, then I messed up.
Yeah, so I'm planning on going at least as far as I did before.
Yep.
So, same action, basically.
So new stealth roll.
Oh.
Awesome.
Oh
So
no!
I'm going to use that D4.
Use that D4. So you could roll a D4, and you will add that to your roll.
So do I
Slash-
roll?
1d4.
Yeah. All right. So
Oh,
you got
that
12.
helped.
Alright, so hopefully that's good enough to get back where I was
Yeah,
without
just
incident.
kind
I think it should be. They were 30 feet away and it's dark.
It is broad daylight. I would like to remind Rod. Let me get orcs up because to get there.
We are not inside anywhere. We are still outside.
Wait, what?
Wait, I thought
Yeah,
this was a cave.
We're congregated out. We're congregated outside of the entrance to it, right?
Yeah,
I thought that
so
was.
this
Oh,
is
okay, okay,
outside
I see what you're saying.
cave, not inside cave yet.
Gotcha.
That's why everyone's
Okay.
cozy. For
All
right
right,
now.
so I am inside the cave, though.
Hold on. Let me look. You
He's going to
are
be-
still outside. So the line of which you would go inside the cave. Here. Does that make sense?
Okay, not really. So if I'm still outside, why is it dark?
Is it? It shouldn't be dark for you.
Well, I mean, why would it be dark for anybody? I guess.
Yeah, it's not. That's why everyone.
No,
can
it's
see.
not. He just forgot to add sight to me. That's why I couldn't see earlier.
Okay, but I can only see as far as my dark vision goes, right? So
So I
Well, I'm just letting you see to the edge of the map.
can
theoretically,
see like to
Go
here.
farther.
It's about as far as
Yeah,
I can see.
limitations of the tool probably is why it's kind of not perfect.
okay, so all right. So we're still outside. It's still light. I'm hanging out in a corner here. All right, what can I see besides those orcs? What are they doing? What's
They're
over
just
there?
kind of watching sentry. So they're not exactly looking super hard at anything, but they're looking for any serious movement or anything like that. And they're talking amongst themselves for the most part.
Is there stuff over there with them, or are they just kind of standing over there?
They're just by themselves with their weapons.
Okay.
By the way, Mackie, I don't know if this affects how you're setting up our tokens or anything, but I have Devil's Sight, so.
Doesn't that give you up to like 120 though?
Yeah, it doubles the dark vision, and I can see normally in both magical and normal darkness.
Nice.
There we go. Fix that. Okay, so I'm just trying to get the orc stat block, which okay, I have the orc stat block. I was really worried. I was like, please tell me I have the stat block. Like, this is like a really basic one. Good.
Okay, so I went in stating that I wanted to try and sneak around the corner. So
Uh-huh.
that's another stealth check, right? Because that's what we said last time. It would be another
Yep.
stealth check and go around. All right, here goes. That's better.
And you could also add another D4 to that because Zerthos also gave you a guidance.
Well, no, that's what I
No.
used a second ago.
No,
So,
but didn't
no,
two people give you
Linos
guidance?
Linos gave Zerthos a guidance, of which then Zerthos gave a guidance to Galvin.
Oh, okay.
So
My mistake.
There's a lot of just guidance happening.
yeah, so no, it's fine. They are going to contest your.
Stealthiness?
You can create them now because you would have assumed that you were traveling and stuff like that. Okay, so they don't see you. You can get around the corner. I made a perception check and they failed it pretty hard.
Not only are they violent, they're dumb. All right, so there's a lot of stairs. Just walk. I guess I shouldn't be saying too much because I can't be yelling back to people.
You also notice to your direct, that's north, east, there is what looks to be arrow slits.
Okay, so to my east from here, or to that thing to the south?
So like here, and here.
Okay. I
Roll.
want to go look at this arrow slit here. Oh wait, is that what that little black line is there?
Which one?
Right.
Yeah. You're gonna look in that?
Yeah, I want to look at
Okay. You see an orc, and he, like how much noise? Make a stealth roll. For me.
Okay.
Yeah, he sees you, and he is very surprised. He jumps back in surprise, and then yells "intruder."
Okay, did we hear that?
Yeah, everyone heard that. So you guys can go ahead. Everyone can roll initiative.
All right, how do I do that?
So make sure you click your token first.
Dang it.
Then, so click your token, and
Okay.
then you will roll initiative. So it's on your token. It's on your character sheet, kind of top middle. It says initiative, and you'll just kind of click right below the word itself.
Maggie, do you want me to roll again, or you could enter that manually?
I can enter in your 4 manually.
Okay, I'm going to use my my guidance roll.
Does that actually work for?
Yep.
Okay, cool. So you have a 6 now.
Mine's a 13,
13. All right.
so not great.
Yeah.
Not terrible.
I did a lot of research on guidance before I picked it, and it's basically a free +4 to every initiative roll. If I cast it on myself.
Yeah.
I was going to ask, can we cast it on ourselves?
Mm-hmm.
Yes. All right.
I'm gonna guide myself.
So, what is Aduano? What is your dexterity modifier?
+2.
Okay, so all right. So in terms of you and Galden got the same roll, but because he has a higher dexterity, he'll go first. Same thing for Linus and Zeros, who has the higher dexterity modifier or dexterity number.
I have +1.
I also have +1.
What is it? Do you both have a 12?
I have a 13.
I have a 12.
All right, so then Zeros goes first. Bangers can either roll separately or go on your turn.
He shares my initiative
Okay.
and follows immediately after me.
All right. And then the orcs get to go.
Roll a 1.
I rolled a number. They have a 6. Okay. And they have so they will contest with Linus the bottom. Great. So there's a roll off. Oh my gosh. Okay, so roll a d20, Linus. I will also roll a d20. Got a 9. People hear me.
I hear you.
I can hear you.
Who needs to roll a d20?
You.
The orcs are contesting with your initiative roll, so we're just trying to figure out who goes first. They also got a 6 because your black died. Okay, so you go first.
That
The
was
orcs will go-
transparent.
That one's transparent.
Oh my gosh. Jeez.
All right. The orcs will go last. That's always fun. Okay, so appropriately, Galvin will respond first to this.
It seems right since I just jumped in front of him. All right, so when you say orcs, are we talking about the one I just spooked plus the 2 in the room? Or are there like a whole more we don't know about?
You don't know about the other one.
All right. Is that one the only one I see in there?
Yeah.
Okay, so it's worth pointing out at this point that if you want to try to book it back to us, you can use your movement, plus you can dash to double that movement instead of having like an attack.
Yeah, well, yeah. Well, he also has cunning action, which allows him to dash again, so he could move 90 feet if he really wanted to.
So I'm trying to decide if I want to do that or if maybe I want to throw a dagger at this dude. I guess he already yelled though, so maybe it doesn't matter.
You're more than welcome to try to throw a dagger at him. You can't really see in, and that's not super fair to you, but he's like 10 feet away, so...
Okay, and I'm looking at my...
Oh, wait, here. Actually, I can make you let you see him. There we go. Now you can see.
Oh, looky there. Okay. So I'm not at a disadvantage if I throw from here. Now, again, it's been ages since I've played this.
Yep.
What's the likelihood I could kill this guy with a single throw?
Of a dagger? I'm going to say you're very aware that you could never do that.
All right. Well, then I guess I'm going to book it back.
So you can use your main action, your bonus action, and your running action to run the entire time. So do that, because you have cunning action, you're allowed to dash as a bonus action.
Yes.
So you can run 90 feet.
And for the rest of us, like Adianu, if you needed to get somewhere quick and you were willing to sacrifice your attack, you can dash instead of attack to move more.
All right, so help me be fair here about how far 90 feet is.
There's a tool on the left.
Let me make the grid more easily seeable.
Yeah, on the left side of tools, there's one with a circle with a little Q thing looking at it, and it says like snap to center, and you can just click on that and drag. And every time you right click, it makes a point where you can turn.
I just see like 300.
Someone is moving 350 feet.
Just all over the place, into walls.
All right, so I could move. Whoa!
Thank you for
You
that.
have to go back to the pointer. That's the cursor-looking one to capture the.
He's just getting up. You might not be able to get that far because you remember you have to go around the rock. You can't throw through the rock.
Yeah, I was having trouble seeing because the number was kind of obscuring the. Oh, okay. I see what you mean. Like here.
Yep. Yeah, you can get right there. Any of those spots.
All right. It's no, I gotta change back to select.
Your spot was right here.
Good. All right. So I guess that's it, right? That's everything else you're able to do.
Yep. So then your turn would be over, and it would now be Aduin. Her turn. Adiano. I was like, I'm already gonna mess this up. Adiano. It's great.
We
You
got
just
some
keep
tricky
reminding
names this time.
Yeah. Well, Zarathos or Minos aren't terrible either, and I'll get those wrong too, so it's fine.
Well, that's it for this week. Thanks for dropping by. Remember to hit that subscribe button so that you can get notifications when new episodes come out. If you liked the video, give it a thumbs up. If you didn't, give it a thumbs down. Leave your comments down below. Let us know what you think. Tune in next week for the next episode. And in the meantime, thanks for coming by. Be good to each other and have a good one.